Hi, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I'm going to give you my take on salad in a jar. And salad in a jar is a way of batch preparing salads which can stay fresh and last you throughout the week. So stay tuned. Welcome to the Disability Resource Centre podcast, your go-to charity for advice, support and services. We are based in the heart of England and offer support all over the West Midlands. Whether it's information, advice, advocacy, life skills or health and wellbeing, we've got you covered. We also offer services around employment, training, volunteering, community development, counselling and energy and debt advice. Oh, and let's not forget our great carers. We offer support for you guys too. We hope this channel will be informative, helpful and inspiring by publishing a wide range of topics such as travel, legislation updates, services, debates and much more. So stay tuned to see what's coming up in this episode and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Okay, so here we are at what I call the salad station, and this is where I lay out all the salad ready to prepare all the salads in a jar. So before I do that, let me explain what a salad in a jar is. Pretty self-explanatory really, but basically it's about layering all your favourite salads in one of these jars. These are called mason jars. They come with a sealed lid and it enables you to batch prepare your salads for up to 7 days. 5 days comfortably, but potentially up to 7. But there is a little bit of a trick to doing a salad in a jar. And one of the ways is, the main thing is starting with what contains the most moisture first and then slowly building up to the driest type of salad. You start with a little bit of dressing in the bottom and away you go. So this is actually a real situation now. I'm preparing our salads for the week. We make 9 salads. There's 3 of us in the house. We have 3 each for the week. So I'm actually preparing them, but I'm not going to show you all 9. Obviously I'm just going to show you how I do the first one to give you the idea. Before I start building the salad in the jar, I'm just going to show you my chopping techniques, because obviously this doesn't all happen magically. You have to chop some of this up. And chopping can be a bit of a bind, and tying into the previous episode on how to make sort of cooking and preparing a bit easier, what I use is what we call a nicer dicer. We're not sponsored by these, it's just something I use, quite handy, and what I like about it is basically you've got your blade there, things like cucumbers, dead easy to cut. You just place the cucumber within the bladed area and then just pull it down and you're away. Same again, let's say you want to chop up an onion, quite firm, quite tough onions, as long as it fits within the metal grid, a little bit tougher, and there's your onions, chopped in no time. All goes into the tray, and that's how I cut all my salad when I'm doing it, when I can use it. So that's the nicer dice, so that's quite handy. So now building the salad. I get my jar, I get my dressing. This is just a Weight Watchers healthy dressing. You put that in first, and the reason you put your dressing in first is because when you tip the salad out on your plate, whenever you're having it, the dressing then transfers to the top, which is great. So right, let's start the build. I get my cucumber first. That's what, for me, I think that contains the most water content, and with cucumber it does contain a lot of moisture, so you can, if you want, just pull out the middle with an apple core or something which holds the most water before you chop it up. So there's the beetroot gone in. There's the cucumber gone in. Now I'm going to put some of the beetroot in. And it's about your practice. You get used to how much to put in the more and more you do it. When I first done this, I only got to 3 or 4 salads and it was full. So you quickly learn, you develop a bit of a technique. Now some peppers, multicoloured colours, orange, red and yellow. In goes the salad, in goes the peppers. Looking good. Okay. Then we're going to move, I suppose we could put the sweet corn next, I would say. A little bit of sweet corn. And in that goes. Okay. Then a little bit of onion. There's my onion. A little bit of chicken, just a handful of chicken in goes that. Doesn't matter if it drops, you can just put it on, as long as your surfaces are clean. Maybe a little bit more chicken in there, and then I put 2 or 3 tomatoes in, and that's the first jar done. I get my lid, well, second actually, I've already done one. So I put the lid on, screw it in, and that's the second salad done. I put them there for now, but then eventually I just put them all in the fridge, and they're good to go when you're ready for your salad. Now there are some tips, like you probably noticed I put tomatoes in whole. The reason for that, obviously less liquids are escaping into the jar. Things like boiled eggs, you can put a boiled egg in whole, in the shell, and then just peel it on the day when you want it. Little tips like that. As I say, keep nice and keep the moisture, the salad with the most moisture at the bottom first and build your way up. And it really saves on waste. I mean, the waste, we used to waste salad terrible. We'd buy it all with good intentions. But you know, you'd have a salad maybe once in the week, possibly twice, but then you still have a lot left and you'd end up throwing it away. With this, you know, you're doing it in advance. Normally do these on a Sunday, then they're good for the rest of the week. And there's hardly any waste now in salad. We're getting quite proficient at it. We know exactly what to buy and what amounts to buy. And the other thing is preparing. You know, you've just seen there, I've built this in no time. A little bit of time to get the stuff cut up, but you would have to do that even if you just done one salad for yourself. It doesn't take a lot longer. So I would argue to do yourself one salad opposed to building yourself 9. It's not a lot. It doesn't take a great deal longer. So I'm going to put these in the fridge now, and then when it comes to meal time, I'll come and show you how I plate it up and how the final product looks. Okay, so this is what the finished product looks like when you plate it up. I'm only having the salad on its own today, so the baked potato hasn't actually been cooked. It's just for presentation purposes, but you can see straight from the jar, straight in onto the plate. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.